What is the topic?
They're in a camp and taking them. So right now we're taking them population. Yeah, taking them to
All right, I'll start again. Welcome, friends and family, to the wedding of Elizabeth Coffey and Michael Turner, today at the mansion at Bald Hill. My name is Sam Murphy, and I have been asked by the bride and groom to officiate this ceremony. The bride and groom wish to express an important request that no photos or cell phones are to be used during the ceremony. The ceremony will be captured by our lovely professional photography team and videographer, so that you may focus your full attention on the union. Also, for your convenience, we ask that you please remain seated until the recessional. Thank you.
Yep.
Let us begin the celebration of this union. We are gathered here today in the sight of God and with each other as witnesses to celebrate the marriage of Elizabeth Coffey and Michael Turner. When it comes to finding that special person in your life, sometimes you just know. And as we witness Elizabeth Coffey and Michael Turner gazing lovingly into each other's eyes, it's obvious to everyone here that they know and have known for quite some time. Now, storybooks and romance novels talk of love and at first sight, and that's all right, I suppose, but I prefer the notion of love at each sighting. Each time you see one another, you feel the love growing within your heart more and more each time, from the very first time you lock eyes to the next and to the next, all the way up to right now. And with each new time you see one another, that love builds and grows stronger. It remembers the past, imagines the wonderful future that will be, and fills your heart with joy at each new encounter. And from each day to the next, with each experience, you continue to build that love and trust and knowing that this is the person, this is the one that you belong with forever. You just know. As parents of the bride, Dan and Meg Coffey, and as parents of the groom, Jim and Pam Turner, the bride and groom wish to offer you their gratitude for all the love and care you've shown in raising them. The unconditional gifts of love and support that you have continually offered have inspired them to become who they are today, and they thank you for guiding them to this celebration of their love. Without you, this day would not be possible. With this in mind, I asked Dan and Meg Coffey, as representatives of your family, will you take this man into your family and your hearts as a son?
You will.
And I asked Jim and Pam Turner, as representatives of your family, will you take this woman into your family and your hearts as a daughter?
We will.
Thank you, and may the blessing of marriage extend throughout your families together. Will the matriarchs of the family come forward and please light the candles that represent your families?
I don't know which the bride and groom come from. Oh, wow.
I'll try not to drop the lighters. So the two on the sides.
Stay lit. Please light.
You got it. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Okay. The bride and groom have asked the father of the groom to read for us The Art of Marriage by Wilfred A. Peterson.
The Art of Marriage by Wilfred A. Peterson. Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say I love you at least once a day, and it is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through all the years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing things for each other. not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not expecting the husband to wear a halo or the wife to have the wings of an angel. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is not cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each one can grow. It is finding room for the things of the Spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal. Dependence is mutual and the obligation is reciprocal. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. This is the art of marriage.
Thank you, Jim, for the reading. The bride and groom have chosen to commemorate their marriage by lighting a candle. This ceremony represents the joining of two families. Both of their mothers have already lit their candles as a symbol of their love towards their children and from where they come from. Their children will now join those flames. Light is the essence of our existence. Each one of us possesses an inner glow that represents our hopes, our dreams, and aspirations in life. Bride and groom, the two distinct candle flames represent your life before these days, or this day, excuse me. Individual, unique, and special. Please take the candle symbolizing your life before today, and together light the center candle to symbolize the union of your individual lives. As this new flame burns, undivided, so shall your lives now be one. From now on, your thoughts will always be for each other rather than just your individual selves. Your plans will be mutual. Your joys and sorrows both will be shared alike. Although you're now entering into a marriage relationship, you do not, however, lose your personal identity. Rather, you will use your special individuality to create and strengthen the relationship of marriage. Therefore, all three candles remain glowing. They're still lit. The individual candles represent all that makes each of you the wonderful and unique person that the other admires and respects. The unity candle in the center symbolizes the union of your lives today, families and friends, as well as your shining commitment to each other and to a lasting and loving marriage. May the blessing of light be with you always, light without and light within. And may the sun shine upon you and warm your heart until it glows like a great fire, so others may feel the warmth of your love too. Josh, may I please pass the rings that the bride and groom have chosen as symbols of their everlasting love. Do you, Where's your phone? You hold that. Bride and groom, now by lighting the unity candle, you have reached a crossroads in your lives. You're turning away from your yesterdays and looking ahead to your tomorrows. Your past is a distant memory, your future awaiting adventure. It's a new dawn, a new commitment, a new life. The bonds you are forging today will change your lives forever. These bonds are formed through the exchange of vows, a sacred promise to one another. Michael, from this day onward, do you choose Elizabeth to be your wife, your best friend, and your only love? To live together, play together, and laugh together?
I do.
to work by her side and to dream in her arms, to fill her heart and feed her soul, to always seek out the best in her, to stand united in the face of adversity and bask together in the light of good fortune?
I do.
Always loving her with all your heart for the rest of your days?
I do.
Elizabeth, from this day onward, do you choose Michael to be your husband, your best friend, and your only love?
I do.
To live together, play together, and laugh together, to work by his side, dream in his arms, to fill his heart and feed his soul, to always seek out the best in him, to stand united in the face of adversity and bask together in the light of good fortune.
I do.
Always loving him with all your heart for the rest of his days.
I do.
These rings are the symbols of vows taken, a circle of wholeness. These rings mark the beginning of a journey filled with wonder, surprises, tears, laughter, celebrations, grief, and joy. May these rings glow with the warmth and life that flows through their wearers today. Michael, please place the ring on your partner's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed and bind my life to yours.
With this ring, I be wed and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love, my fidelity, my everlasting friendship.
It is a symbol of my love, my fidelity, and my everlasting friendship.
And the promise of all my tomorrows.
And the promise of all my tomorrows.
Let me place the ring on her finger.
I'm a little swollen. I'm sweating.
You got it.
There we go. It's on there.
It's on there.
Ain't coming off.
Elizabeth, please place the ring on your partner's finger and repeat after me. The right finger. With this ring, I thee wed and bind my life to yours.
With this ring, I thee wed and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love, my fidelity, my everlasting friendship.
It is a symbol of,
My eternal love,
my eternal love,
my fidelity,
my fidelity,
and my everlasting friendship,
and my everlasting friendship,
and the promises of all my tomorrows.
and the promises of all my tomorrows.
You may place the ring on his finger. As a closing to this celebration of your union, I offer an old Irish blessing. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. May God be with you and bless you. May you see your children's children. May you be poor in misfortune, rich in blessings. May you know nothing but happiness from this day forward. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the warm rays of sun fall upon your home. And may the hand of a friend always be near. May green be the grass you walk on. May blue be the skies above you. May pure be the joys that surround you. May true be the hearts that love you. Elizabeth and Michael, you have heard the words about love and marriage. You've exchanged your vows and made your promises and celebrated your union with the giving and receiving of rings. By the power vested in me in the state of Connecticut and all of these witnesses here today, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.